Alright, hello guys, I'm Chibian very long. So it's certification, so we're going to start streaming probably like 2 or 3 times a week, and the content might be getting longer, it might be shorter on some days. We're gonna play chess today. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just here playing. Okay, that should keep her happy for our trip. Okay, so let me. Yay, celebration. Okay, so next up, let me share my window with you guys. Come on, we always. I don't know if I should do so. But I beat all. We don't need to. Let's play a game. I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing. I'm 2 currently. But yeah, I gained 1 elo point. I actually lost that again. So. Come on, people. Summer vacation. Come on. Play me. Play me. Play the Yankees opening. No. Maybe play the Vienna. I'm playing a normal time control. You're gonna play like the Vienna Palm March or what? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I suck at block. Vienna? Vienna? Nah, alright, fine. I'll play the Petrov. Bang. Bang. Brown bronze version, finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rock, climbing up the Eiffel Tower, scaring something that doesn't exist, giving a monkey a shower. Do 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 do. Let's get crank sounds ringing like this fall. Bro, gained deal. Yeah, you can do this, but then the only problem with that is I can just this does nothing. Also, it opens up my queen if I take it this one, and I get to castle this way. Bro's speed gain elo. I met him when he was 100. Bro, you could tell I did lose that game. I did. Streaming all players. I can play Hikari. Hikari is flying. You can watch Hikari fly. Oh, well, you're gonna be doing that. I'm not confident, and also I can't castle the other. Since I'm gonna castle, this is always available. I'm thinking Bing, or maybe something like Bing, or you can lose a pawn. Like Bing, bong. You have nothing. I'm confident. Also, I'm taking this. Daily games. What am I looking at? Yeah, I know I did. That's what's up. Threatening this. Buddy takes forever. Buddy's on his work break. Yeah, the only problem with that is after you take me and and I take this, I now have a more active piece setup. So like if he does not take this pawn, I'm immediately gonna take this pawn. So, and there's no mate. It's not like he has a checkmate or something here because I'm the this piece is alright. I can also play this move here, a6, kicking the bishop out of my position. That's a move. But if he doesn't take, I'm gonna take because here, and then I'm gonna run the rook here. Wait. So what he's doing is nothing. This is nothing. It's not great. I don't see anything. And if I'm really nervous, which I'm not really, I could like he's not gonna do like anything. What is this? Who's this? Oh, I'm playing someone from Africa, Nigeria. Let's go. I don't think I've ever played anyone from Nigeria. That's cool. I played someone from Italy. They didn't play the Italian though. I was disappointed. Oh no, I played the Italian. I think it's e4, e5, bishop. I don't know. It's played. So back second. What tournament? Super Grand says Tour Super Chess Classical is what's tournament's being played currently. The chess.com is good. Alright, there's my individual who decided that he is dumb and he is stupid. So therefore I'm going to play this myth. There is no checkmate. Out of my position. Oh, now I absolutely can just destroy him. I'm gonna destroy this man, get to 310, and then we're gonna have a conversation. Is anybody here? No one is here. What? That just hangs. Oh, shit. This is me. This is it. Your whole point was here. In game. What? No! Because I have bishop back. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Oh, and I still, he can take it, but then I just make him. You can't take it. Oh. And by the way, your bishop. Oh, there's also mate. Oh, no, it's actually not mate. It's not mate. This is a free rook, though, unless he plays back. And in which case, I would just take the bishop. I didn't see that. I thought that was that great. Wait, was mom texting me okay? Yeah, I won. Really? Let's game review. Let's do a game review. Game review. Load game review. Thank you. Okay, no. How'd I do? How'd I do, game?
60. You snatched that advantage and didn't let go. Nice.
What did I do wrong? I had 4 mistakes. Oh, no. Okay, that's my opponent. I played 82%.
Your opponent went e4, huh?
82%
the most popular move in chess history.
Yeah, I know I'm great. Let's see here.
Okay, so you're grabbing. They're coming for your pawn. Yo, Petra. Opponents just wait. You defended that pawn like a champ. Bishop b5 develops the bishop, attacks the c6. You prepped a cozy king side. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Castling on the same side as your opponent. You are now able to capture a pawn and win material.
Game.
You are now able to win a bishop through a fork. You are threatening to win material through a fork. You snatched that advantage. You You prepped a castling,
which was
you missed an opportunity to capture.
Apparently,
you are now able to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades.
This is probably like the first one. Taking was an accuracy.
You missed an opportunity to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades.
What was it?
You bagged that pawn, and after the trades, material is yours for the taking. You missed an opportunity to capture. Their better move was to win a tempo by threatening. You are now able. You're serving a fork with a side of bishop. Bon appetit. Your opponent just left a bishop hanging. That was your only option, but hey, you did it.
Yeah. It's a forced move. You're right. It is forced because otherwise it's made. That was a very interesting game. Yeah, I get a minute and 6 seconds. I play pretty fast. Let's play again. I'm 311, Chad. 311, Chad. 311. Let's go. 300. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to 20 then. My goal by the end of the summer is 600. E4. I'm looking really good, but yeah. Is ding. 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 No. Oh, okay. Let's get negative. The bishop going for a scholar's mate, clearly not respected by chess abilities. Okay. I know what I'm doing here. Next move's here. Then when I go here, they're gonna go here. If I take this one, they're gonna go there. Okay. They didn't. Interesting. Okay, no, because I lose. Yeah, I'm gonna do all with bishop. And then I'm gonna play here. And then I'm gonna put my thing here. And then I'm gonna have a nice little. Okay, it's not gonna allow me to do that. It's trying to do some checkmate stuff. Is D6 the move? Or is it? I guess I don't know what the move is. What's the name? No, you just sacrifice the pawn. And then I didn't see that. Buddy, I will lose a game to you purposely. W. I'm going to actively try to win this game, but it's Stewie Griffin. Yes. I approve. W profile. Can I get a Stewie Griffin profile picture? I want a Family Guy profile picture. Yeah, this is just a picture of but I just wanted the award for it. So. Discovering something that doesn't exist, like giving a monkey a shower, doing your mom, making her scream. It's not made, that's free. Quit thinking it's checkmate, dung dungs. Is he on my stream? Okay, making sure that was stream. This is a piano made up. Do you guys know how to fake casting? That's what we're gonna do here. If they don't, oh god, that's blunder number one. That's a huge blunder number one. And now they resign. All right, predicted it before they did it. Come on, give me the yellow. All right, I need to play one more game. New game. I need another game. All right, Vienna. Come on, let me play Vienna. No, okay. the other individual who really doesn't want to respect my opening choice. Fine, I'll play a Vienna without my 4 pawn. I like this variation. I normally get this useless check. I normally get queen here. At which I'll play bang, bong, continue to play my game. That's my prediction. No, I don't get that. But I do get this. You cannot take Bing. Is he gonna go Bing or Bing, thinking I still don't have? I still have Bing. I Bing. I Bing. Is the queen trapped? I trapped the queen. Wait, let me look. Does that move? Does this move? Yeah. Okay. Is this move? Yes. Queen D4, C5. I get elo if I draw, so. If he offers me a draw, I might have to accept. I'm not going to, but I might have to. If I get a losing position, I will. I might accept it. I don't really want to, so that's fine. I could go here, but I really don't want to have to deal with that. That's not really a good move. I think a far more natural move is just developing the bishop and not trying to damage the pawn structure. Because this could be a really good move, but sometimes it's not a very good move. And it's like 50-50 whether it is or not. For knight. I attack this knight. Because I can. That's very 300 of me. What in the world did I want? Holy shit. They want my money. They want money. That's what they want. They want money. They want my money. That's what they want. They want my money. I think I want my money. I think they want my money, probably. Or does it? Can we have some money? I will trade. Oh, my move? Okay. Well, I'm going to set up playing bishop here. Okay. It's rainy out. I don't appreciate it. So we're going to absolutely smash the goal of that. I'm going to get over 200 points by blitz rating. That's going to bam. Extra. Bang. Bong. I'm going to go here because I can go bong because this is defended. Plants. I'm playing a person from India. Let's go. We get Indian person. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ding ding. Get an individual from India. I really want to go here, but I border hopper. Next person that says border hopper in the chat is getting banned. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's not interesting. That's a bad move. I'm attacking your. I'm attacking. You're not attacking your own queen, Rose. Am I gonna win this game? Then yeah, you're playing with your queen too much is the problem with the Scandinavian. That's the problem with Scandinavian. Bing 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 bong is what I see. What do you guys think? Kick out knight. Can you play this move so I can please win your knight? And with I thought you just played the move. I'm like, okay, free knight. That's that. Bad move. Bam. He tried to go for danger levels, and I leveled his dangers. Is he Gotham a subscriber? Is he a Gotham subscriber? Are you a Gotham subscriber? His chat is disabled. No! His chat is disabled. No chat. No, his chat disabled. No. Oh no. Oh no, sir. Chat disabled. I disabled my chat so I can stop you from playing. I don't want to know if you got up to camera. Oh no, sir. No, sir. Buddy, you're losing. You can resign. It's okay. I'll take your elo. It's good. I've got a friend request. Well, I'm gonna go to the home page and send this link to a friend after I end my stream. Yeah, that does nothing. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, actually attack. Okay, I promised I send him that link. I can go here, danger in your love. Queen trade being offered. Yeah, good man. Oh, it's actually going to be mate, so I'm going to offer yet another queen trade while also attempting the dangerous levels. Because this, if I had just gone here, that is eventually. And just the loss of a rook, actually. We are even in piece material. I think I have a slightly better position. So I'm gonna offer a coin trade. He should probably accept. And then I'm going to absolutely annihilate him by going there. You go here and then absolutely mate him. Wait, do I have Smother Mate? Is Smother Mate is Bing Bam Bong smothered match because the door. No, it's not okay. That was Queen. Smother mate. That's the only killer achievement I still need. I have every other one except I don't have killer mate. And then I have a bunch of membership ones and tournament and gift ones left. That's about it. And the Chess TV ones, but I'm not gonna get the Chess TV ones for a little bit. So. What? Where's my word for it? Okay. It's okay to resign if you would like to resign. What is your idea? To checkmate me, right? That should check me. But what if I offer a queen trade and I go here, then bam. Back rank is possible here. There's got it. Double rooks. You can trade, but then I'm gonna mate you here in a bit. Alright, time to win this. I can win this. I'm up a pawn, guys. I can win this. I'm very good at this game. Very good. I'm gonna beat an Indian player. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm very excited if I can beat Indian player. I'm very bad against Indian players typically. So. Popsicle skewer. Bam. Bam, 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 wham, bam, wham, bam. That's mine. You guys don't see the plan? Okay, well, I'll show you the plan here in a second. Dang. Me win pieces is the plan. That's a free night. He's trying to get me to draw. I swear if he offers me a draw, I will absolutely accept. No, I'm going to be his butt first. And then I will accept a draw against him. Some kind of mates. Oh, that was mate. Oh, that's just sacrificing whatever I have left. There's also backwards knight and a backward knight move plus this. There we go. I'm getting better at drawing it. No, letting him take it and then and then I would win his knight was actually better, and then I can go bing bing bing. So actually, that was the wrong move. Now I can't do it. I'm also endangering your levels by also. Oh, here. No, I can't do that. Yeah. All right. Stalemate. It's gonna be it's a draw. It's gonna be a draw. I think I can play this. It's just who has a more active king. Because all we gotta do is just not let the other one promote. My goal is not let him promote his pawn, and his goal is not to not let me. I'm gonna offer him a draw. This is pretty much a draw. I'm offering him a draw. He might just ignore me. He can't win this. Because I'm gonna go here, and then he's gonna go, and then wait, is that check me? I have to have something. I don't think I have anything. If it's H or G, it's a draw. So he declined the draw. So I'm just probably still because you cannot take, and I cannot take. So see, it's a draw. You have. It's a draw. You don't have anything. I am offering you a draw. You're not gonna win my pawn. And you're not gonna. No, that's what I'm offering you a draw. It's a draw. Not draw. Still, I'm offering it. Take it. Okay. Accept my draw. We're gonna make the 50 mover. That's that. He's gonna beat me. I'm gonna stop him. Oh. You can't go here. A back? Yeah. I just go A1. This has gotta be a stalemate somewhere. Called it. Stalemate. He drew me. 320 kilos. That's easy. Jackson on DMing. What are you watching? Do I find notifications? The Jackson partner. I swear to God, it's beautiful. I swear I will get ego. Jackson? Steve Jackson adds me. I don't want Steve Jackson. He lost an elo point, but I earned an elo point. How long have we been streaming? Not too long. Probably 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm happy with where we are in elo. Let's go ahead and do our puzzles, and then, and only then, will we maybe do some YouTube reactions. There's some interesting videos I think we could do. So let's get that done. Let me just go into my. We can play my coach, but it'll tell you if it's in an accuracy and stuff. It's not really that fun. So my coach is Gotham Chess. Yeah. Where is it? Right. Okay. I'm blind. What is today's daily? We can just start. Yeah, my AI is Stockfish 18. That's my AI, my engine for reviewing. You can have like Torch. Honestly, I think this is a good move. Going for a back rank, mate. That's not even actually. Oh, I blind. And then you take this. And you go in. So I was right with back rank. I was right with the back rank idea. I just executed it wrong. Okay. I'm sorry I needed to use the bishop. But I just did look at all my pieces. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Oh yeah, I know.
Oops, I blundered. Can you find a way to checkmate me?
Ba-bang.
Keep it up. You're doing great.
I'm just that good in puzzles, guys. I'm not very good at the daily puzzles, but in regular puzzles, I'm happy.
A way to checkmate me?
Well, here's the key. Oh God, here. It's clean up.
Nicely done.
Everybody clean up. Okay.
Uh-oh, my king is in trouble.
Uh-oh, my king's in trouble. Oh no.
Good solving.
Checkmate. Ding dong. Okay, that's fine. Ding dong, doorbell ring. We're now going to do some YouTube. We might be streaming for closer to an hour today. Let me see if I can. Some of these I've already did some of this stuff. I don't. Let's look at Gotham Chess's channel. Gotham Chess. Let me try. Do you guys want to do a guess the ELO series? We could do a guess the ELO series. That's what we should do. Trying to think of a good. Oh, I know. Just mittens. This is very interesting. Here is a very interesting video. Let me share it with you guys.
2023, chess spawned one of the most evil beings ever created in chess. And that is the Mittens bot. It is a cat. Its chess rating is literally 1, and yet it can beat all of the strongest grandmasters in the world. Yesterday, I uploaded a video, which many of you liked. It got 1 million views in 24 hours. Thank you so much, by the way. I played Mittens, and it took my soul, okay? So what did I do? All right, like every good little sibling who just got beat up at the playground, okay? And in this video, I am pairing Stockfish 15 against Mittens. Now, I made them play 2 games, one with white, one with black. Folks, these are unbelievable games. They are so high level. It's like watching 2 Avengers fighting, all right? It's Iron Man and Captain America. I mean, it's just, these games are so spectacular, you are going to want to watch every second of this video. I mean, maybe you already like to watch every second of this video, of all my videos, and I thank you so much for that from the bottom of my heart. Folks, these games were unbelievably high level. Now, make no mistake, the rating disparity is weird. It's 3,700 versus 1, so you would think that Stockfish would win in 2 moves. It's not the case, all right? You're about to witness 2 unbelievably high-level AI games, and yeah, just watch. So the first game begins with a Queen's Gambit declined, typical stuff, one of the most classical openings in chess. Isn't it amazing that this opening has been played since like the 1800s? Isn't that crazy? And now we have 2 AIs playing on a YouTube channel, the same exact opening 300 years later. Now, Mittens gets very aggressive early. Mittens doesn't play knight f6, Queen's Gambit declined, or any of that stuff. It plays the Tarrasch defense, which is a very aggressive version of the Queen's Gambit declined. And the idea is that you are immediately trying to instigate against white center, which is very risky to do when you play black. Like, you don't want to overcommit your pieces. But it's a legitimate defense. Now we have pawn takes, pawn takes. This is a very common response to the Tarrasch. And the position that white is after is something like this, just so you understand. Against an isolated black pawn on d5, against an isolated pawn, you want to block the square in front of it, and then you want to apply pressure onto that pawn. Now, instead of that, Stockfish plays the most aggressive move, which is bishop to g5, immediately attacking the queen. The idea being that if you just trade like this, you are stripping away defenders of the black position in the long run, and that isolated pawn is going to really be felt. Now, normally, the humans play knight f6 in this position. Mittens plays f6, which looks completely deranged. I mean, it looks completely nuts to play that move. Now, Stockfish here has to choose between retreating the bishop like it does in the game, a very natural move, or retreating it all the way back to c1, and apparently that's one of the top moves. And the point is that you've just induced a really bad pawn move. And unlike your bishop, the pawn cannot go backwards. So it's a very bad move because it blocks the way of the knight. The light squares around the king are very weak. And yet Mittens plays it, which is absolutely terrifying. Now, Stockfish goes here, and this position has been reached a few times in human games, but the following move has absolutely never been played. In this position, Mittens plays the move g5. What? This is completely nuts. Now, here, Stockfish thought for a little bit, and it's nuts, by the way, just because the king is so weak. You're not supposed to play chess like this. Now, one of the top engine moves here is to take the knight. What? The point of this is that you win time. Your bishop doesn't have to retreat. So you win some time, and now you can play moves like pawn takes c5 and just start immediately piling pressure onto this pawn and just ignore the weakening of the black position over here. But Stockfish plays the move bishop e3. So that bishop has now gone there, back, and back. It's gone 3 moves, okay? And now Mittens shuts the door on the center. It's like, all right, let's go. We're locked in this cage together. You and me, we're going to fight to the death. They both develop their knights. Obviously, nothing surprising about that. Always good to get more pieces into the game. And now Stockfish is like, all right, Mittens, I don't know what on earth this is. h4. All right, like, I have way more development than you. I have a better clamp on the position. I'm going to instigate and try to poke at your pawns. Now, black here has to play the move g4. That's sort of the problem when you commit to the move g5, is that very often you can't just take on h4, because what this does is it completely ruins your position, and it only helps your opponent open up theirs. So that is why Mittens plays g4, forces the knight back, and continues its very obscure development with the move knight to e7. At this point, Stockfish plays g3. That move makes a lot of sense. Bishop g2 is coming. Maybe it wants to castle. Its king is actually very safe. That's the nice thing about the position. Mittens will never break through this pawn wall. Both sides develop a bishop, and now rather than castling, Mittens activates yet another pawn and has this absurd light squared setup where all of its pawns are on light squares, and yet all of them feel very weak. Now, seeing as though so many pawns are on light squares, immediately Stockfish goes back. So Stockfish has played 1/3 of its moves with this bishop. Bishop g5, bishop f4, bishop e3, bishop g5 again. And that bishop makes a 5th move, and its intended purpose was to die. It sends the bishop into the black position so that now this pawn is in the line of sight, right? And Stockfish immediately regroups its dark squares. It says, all right, I'm actually better off without my dark squared bishop so that all my pawns are on dark squares and I have a very nice kind of repelling force against the Mittens' aggression, which is fascinating, right? Now, Mittens here could castle and everything, but if the computer plays slowly, White is just going to slowly poke holes and then win this pawn and then win the game. So Mittens just goes full turbo AI mode and plays b5. Oh my goodness, what is that move? What is going on? b5 is a crazy move. It's just a free pawn. Now, if I don't take it, if I just castle, Mittens will go rook b8. The reason why Mittens cannot play rook b8 and then play b5 is it's too slow. First of all, rook b8 loses a pawn in many lines. Check, and then I take a7, or if you go here, I take d5. So it plays b5 like this. And here the computers were just clashing in their calculations. And Stockfish is like, are you stupid? Mittens is like, no, are you stupid? And, you know, here, there was actually a deadlock between retreating and taking. Stockfish liked both moves equally. So here, I, as the human, actually stepped in. I wanted Stockfish to make this as entertaining of a game as possible. So I said, Stockfish, go take the pawn. Go wander into the black position. Why is Mittens sacrificing 2 pawns? This doesn't make any sense. Mittens is sacrificing 2 pawns because here the knight is trapped. The knight is just absolutely trapped. It has no way out. It's going to die, right? Certainly. That's what's about to happen. No. a4. The anchor. The knight can now escape. Yes, you will lose a pawn, but you won 2 pawns. So losing 1 pawn is not the end of the world. And not to mention, moving forward, your bishop is of a far higher quality on g2 than this bishop. Why? This bishop stares into something defended by a pawn, which is also defended by a pawn. This stares at something that is actually very loose, because you have to understand it's not defended by a pawn, right? So that's the way chess works. And here Mittens makes a mistake. Mittens could have been hostile here. I don't really understand why it didn't take on b2. It must have thought that the rook could get trapped. For example, bishop b5, there's some weird positions where like queen c1 can happen. And if you do this and rook b5, then suddenly I have queen a4. It's a very, very dangerous position, which I guess Mittens just really didn't like. So instead it castled, and it ended up winning the pawn back, sure, like this. But now White is just clearly better because Stockfish is up a pawn, and Stockfish has weaknesses it can target. And folks, I don't mean to spoil anything, but all I'm going to say right now is Stockfish at this point proceeds to make an absolute mockery out of this bot. And I mean, just watch. Like, this is like a deep sigh of relief for humanity that we do not have a new leader, okay? Like, we all still bow down to Stockfish. So Stockfish, as you know, is the best engine in the world, and it also has a sense of humor. In this position, after rook to a2, rook to a8, looking to trade and then win the pawn on b2, look at this move from Stockfish. This is such scumbag chess style. It plays rook back to a1. Its sense of humor as a computer is absurd. The point is that if you take, and I'm defended. But if you take this, I go here, and I use this, and I take the pawn on c4, and then I'm going to win this in a few moves. It's just the sitting duck. You cannot take because of the rook in the corner. Just, bro, it plays rook to a2, rook back to a1, rook back to a2, and then it's like, all right, I was just kidding. We can trade. I mean, Stockfish is such a scumbag. And then it plays b3, right? So now here's the part where it's going to start poking holes in the position. Black plays rook to a2 with the intention of bc4, queen b4, attacking the knight. And now that knight on d2, all right, that knight on d2 begins a spiritual journey. I want you to keep your eye on this knight because this knight, from this point forward, becomes such an absolute beast. The knight travels to b3 from where it is booted, and then it arrives on c5. The knight a few moves later will make its way to the e6 square and start harassing the territory over here. Mittens attacks with the pawn, Stockfish zigzags out of the way, and in this position on corks, an absolutely devastating move, an absolutely devastating move, which absolutely puts the game out of reach for Mittens. Here, Stockfish sacrifices the bishop. Bishop to e4. What a spectacular dynamite shot. If you take, I play queen e4 check, then I win your knight, then my queen and my knight go and batter your position. So instead of that, Mittens allowed the capture on f5. But the problem is the bishop comes back, and now Stockfish is up 2 pawns, and the black king is in dire straits. Rook to e3, rook to b1 zips in. Stockfish now has to have a rook trade happen. King walks to safety. King is completely safe on g2. And now we begin the demolition process. The knight goes to e6. The queen goes to c8. The pawn anchors the knight on d5. The pawn goes to d5, anchoring the knight on e6. And now I told you the knight finishes a spiritual journey. Knight f8. Threatening knight g6. But it's not over. Queen d7 threatens mate on h7. The knight goes there now. Then it rotates around to g5. I told you the knight goes on a spiritual journey. The pawn marches down to d6. Bishop f6, pawn takes knight. The game is over. The knight goes back to e6. Oh my goodness. It's finishing a carousel here. A little square of a knight, if you will. Check. And the bishop has to block. Knight takes f8. And folks, double check again. And folks, the knight comes back to g5. I mean, I'm telling you, this knight was just an absolute unit. As the game concludes, Mittens realizes it literally has no moves. If it moves its queen, it's mated in a few moves. Check. And ladies and gentlemen, Mittens has been slain. Bishop to e4, check, and mate. However, was this a fluke? Let's not forget that Mittens played this game in a very aggressive way. It did not need to play chess like this, but it probably got arrogant. Mittens probably absorbed the life force of all of the millions of people that it defeated, got a little bit arrogant, and was like, I can do anything I want to Stockfish. So what happens if we give Mittens the white pieces? This game was nuts. When I was watching this game happen, I was like, absolutely just watch. So naturally, the game begins with the Sicilian defense, which is, you know, the most imbalanced opening in chess. And Stockfish plays what's called the Taimanov Sicilian with queen c7 and a6. A very imbalanced approach to chess, like very imbalanced. I mean, taking the light squares, but the dark squares are also fought for. Now, here Mittens plays a sideline. It doesn't really know that much theory, it seems, this bot. So it takes on c6, which is not the most popular move. And in this position, right now, the meta for white is to play queen d3 and queen g3. It looks very stupid, but the idea of this is to get an endgame where the dark squares are weak and there's no queens, and white just has a very pleasant position. But instead of that, Mittens here plays queen d4, which is not the best move. Now, from this point forward, the next few moves by Stockfish are so insane. It plays the move rook to b8, doesn't develop any pieces, just puts an eye on this, and maybe has rook b4 intentions in the future. And after the move rook to b8, it has options to develop the bishop, take the center, develop the knight, play rook b4. In this position, Stockfish plays the move h5. What? What even is that move? What is it doing? And then, after white plays h3, which, by the way, I can't even explain the move h3. I don't even know what h3 does. But it's the best move, according to Stockfish and Mittens. Now it plays c5. So we have rook b8, h5, c5. What is this? Who plays chess like this? Stockfish has no pieces developed. And so what does Mittens do? Mittens sees that black is like not developing any pieces, launches an attack. I mean, of course, right? f4, f5, you got to go for it. You're castled, all your pieces are out. Black's just got some bishops standing around. Now here, Mittens should have been a little bit patient. It should have played bishop e3 and then, or she, apparently. That's her, I believe that's what they call her. They say that Mittens is a girl. So bishop b7, instead of that, Mittens doesn't prepare anything and just goes full steam ahead, f5. And I mean, for most humans, this position is terrifying because if pawn takes f5, white takes with the rook, secures control over the d5 square. The attack bulldozes through. h5 is hanging as a bonus. Yeah, very, very bad stuff.
Yeah.
At this point, Stockfish now moves the bishop again. I mean, it just moved the bishop once. It still hasn't developed the knight after 14 moves of play. 13. And now Mittens develops the bishop. Stockfish plays knight f6. We have pawn takes. We have pawn takes. Rook d1. Now, at this point, Stockfish starts evaluating the position as just better for black. Out of nowhere. It's just like, yeah, I've been worse for the whole game, but now I'm better. Now it plays a fascinating idea. It wants to put its bishop on e5, but it evaluates that checking the king first to move it out of the center, like out of being closer to the center, just moving it more to the edge, is actually better for black. There's not really a lot of threats. And then it goes back to e5, and it's like, well, now the king is a bit more stupid. I've kind of forced the king to the corner, and I have an idea. And I will show you that idea in a moment. Queen to c4, attacking the pawn on c5. Rook to c8, defending the pawn on c5. Check. And now, Stockfish plays the most disgusting idea of the video, moving the king. It doesn't block the check. It moves the king, and if you thought it was done, you're wrong. You're naive. It moves the king again. Why is it moving the king? Why did it move the king to g8? Why?
Okay, guys, I'll be back in 1 second. I've got to clean up a little bit. Thank you very much. I need this for the recycling. My afternoon project is going to be working stuff this morning. So I figured this is a risk here. Okay. Since mom we did, I did put a trash bag in. Huh? Do any of you know how to talk? Okay, it's just a box. By the way, I think Rook F3, no, C3 is the best open. I've got a question for you guys while I finish up the course. What is your favorite chess opening? You can leave it in chat, or like, I think there's a way. Just like there's tricky. A way in comment. Yeah, actually, don't leave it in chat. And what we will do is we will take all that information, and I will play. It has to be a legitimate opening. Like Queen's Gambit, or Queen's Gambit this time. And I'll start playing those to kind of teach you guys how to play those that time. And maybe, like, there's a, like, we can start reacting to a slow one, so, we can start doing all these things. And he explained it. Okay, chat. Bye-bye. I'll be back in a minute.